looking forward to the Venom sequel for a long time, but upon watching it, I found it rather disappointing. It had absolutely none of the strengths of its predecessor, and while I immensely enjoyed Woody Harrelson's role as Cletus Cassidy and think the movie absolutely nailed Carnage, the rest of it was pretty subpar. I went into this film expecting the same chaotic energy that we got from Venom in the last movie. Instead, he was turned into the comedic relief character, and Eddie was turned into a pathetic nothing. His skills as an investigative journalist were completely erased so as to hammer home the fact that he was helpless without Venom. The movie then tried to counter this idea in the finale when Eddie reminded Venom that they were symbiotic and stronger together. But it falls flat after seeing Eddie be nothing but an incapable idiot throughout the entirety of the film. He needed Venom to do his job for him. He couldn't even take Cletus on in a fist fight. The way this movie treats its heroes is abominable. Even Anne's character suffers. Her most important role in the film is acting as a fairy for Venom for about a minute of screen time. Dan is basically the only enjoyable hero, and like Anne, he barely shows up. But even he proves more capable than Eddie. So while I was lying awake one night, I came up with a rewrite for the film. One that fixes some of the problems that I've addressed. I'd started off by showing Venom and Eddie doing their lethal protector routine. Venom is still biting heads off, but Eddie isn't happy about it. Anne finds out, and Eddie, for fear of losing her again, tells Venom that it's time to go. Venom is angry and insists that Eddie is nothing without him, but Eddie holds firm. He's had enough. So Venom leaves, jumping from host to host and continuing his role as lethal protector without Eddie. In the meantime, Eddie visits Cletus Cassidy and solves the mystery of where the bodies are hidden. Cletus is put on death row, but manages to escape. Venom hears the news and hunts down the serial killer, but in the ensuing tussle, one of them triggers a sound loud enough to force Venom to retreat. Cletus kills his host and incidentally ingests some of their blood, allowing Carnage to be born. With no other suitable human hosts nearby, Venom is forced to wait before confronting Cletus again. But in that time, Carnage manifests, and Cletus uses the symbiote's power to free Shriek. Venom wants to kill Carnage, and Eddie knows that Cletus will eventually come after him. So Venom returns to Eddie and tries to convince him to allow Venom back in. Eddie refuses, deciding that since he knows the symbiote's weaknesses, he can confront the threat on his own. He does so, and puts up a decent fight, but it's not quite enough. And just when he thinks he's about to die, Venom bursts in and saves his life, prompting Eddie to agree to their previous arrangement. Venom and Eddie note that Cletus and Carnage aren't symbiotic, and together they defeat both Carnage and Shriek. Now, I'm aware that this rewrite doesn't fix all the movie's issues, as I feel it gives both Anne and Shriek too small a role, and the very fact that Anne and Eddie have such a problem with Venom's head-chomping tendencies is somewhat confusing in light of how it was played for a joke in the last film, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to correct these issues short of giving the movie a major overhaul, which is something I don't much feel like pouring effort into, especially when I have numerous other projects that require my attention. So for now, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Also, let me know in the comments what changes you would have made. I'm your alibi, and I will see you next time. In the meantime, Eddie visits What are you doing? Don't play. No, don't do it. Don't do it. In the meantime, stop. Don't. Cletus is put on death row but manages to escape. I'm gonna do that without the sun in my eyes. And without my cat making noise. Give me that. Is someone confusing? Nope, the sun is in my eyes. Go away, I'm recording.